got there. It tore through our unit in seconds. You do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
Kung Lao.
Lord Raiden.
Far from civilization, in a dense forest, Hanzo Hasashi leads his son on a morning water run. The boy tires quickly and returns home to care for his baby sister. Hanzo, grateful for his loyal wife and children, continues to the well. As he stretches, a large dragon tattoo is revealed on his arm. Inside, his wife Harumi enters after hearing the baby cry. The air turns bitterly cold. Outside, a Shirai Ryu clan member is brutally murdered, blood splattering the door. Panicked, Harumi hides the baby. Soon, an assassin named Baihan confronts them. He targets Hanzo and can generate ice from his body. Hanzo hears his wife's screams and rushes back. He finds the Shirai Ryu clan slaughtered, and his son and wife frozen and dead. Devastated, Hanzo senses movement, kills the Lin Kuei assassins, grabs a kunai tied to a rope, and hurls it, cutting down enemies. He seeks Baihan and finds him calmly sitting on a rock. Baihan declares he has come to wipe out Hanzo, the Shirai Ryu clan, and all descendants. Enraged, Hanzo attacks, and a brutal fight begins. Both fighters show nearly identical skills. Hanzo is stabbed but fights on. Baihan seizes Hanzo's kunai and plunges it into his shoulder. On the brink of death, Hanzo tells Baihan to remember his face, then collapses. Baihan leaves. Hours later, Hanzo, still alive, hears a baby crying. His child survived. He tries to crawl to the house but dies. Flames engulf his body and he vanishes. Amid heavy rain, Raiden appears, takes Hanzo's kunai, and rescues the baby. Earth stands on the edge of destruction. Losing one more tournament will allow Outworld to dominate. An ancient prophecy says Earth's strongest warrior will win via Hanzo Hasashi's return. Thousands of years later, Street Fighter Cole Young, with his wife Allison and daughter Emily, prepares to fight. Cole attacks relentlessly but is overpowered. Disappointed, he surrenders. In Outworld, Baihan, now Sub-Zero, meets Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung worries the prophecy about Hanzo's descendant. Sub-Zero claims it's impossible, all descendants were killed. Shang Tsung orders him to eliminate Earth's fighters before the tournament. Cole experiences strange visions. Visiting his daughter, a man approaches, Jax. He notices Cole's dragon mark and asks if it's a disease. Emily explains Cole has had it since birth. Cole leaves. While eating, Emily senses something wrong. Snow falls in summer. The table freezes. Sub-Zero appears, launching ice shards. Jax rescues Cole's family and drives them away, showing his own dragon mark. He explains creatures hunt those marked. On the road, Sub-Zero appears. Jax tells Cole to take his family to safety, gives Sonya Blade's address, and confronts Sub-Zero alone. Sub-Zero freezes and shatters Jax's arms, throwing him from a height. Cole returns home, telling Allison he will meet Sonya to find answers. In Outworld, Melina reports Sub-Zero killed an Earth fighter. Shang Tsung dismisses concerns about Elder Gods. He orders Melina to send Syrax and Reptile to help Sub-Zero. Cole reaches Sonya's address, sneaks in, and is attacked. Showing the dragon mark, he reveals Sonya Blade, who leads him to a hidden room. Sonya explains that 7 years earlier, she and Jax captured a criminal with superhuman abilities and a dragon mark. Jax killed him, transferring the mark to himself. Over the years, Sonya discovered the mark identifies those chosen for Mortal Kombat as Earth's representatives. Sonya and Jax tracked others, most killed by Outworld creatures. Cole has another vision. He sees a man tied up, Kano, a hitman and arms dealer. Kano killed a chosen fighter, acquiring the dragon mark, which is why Sonya captured him. She does not have the mark. Suddenly, the power goes out. An invisible creature attacks Cole and disfigures Kano. Sonya throws a knife, hitting Kano. The creature spits acid capable of melting metal. Using the acid, Kano frees himself, stabs the creature, revealing it as a giant lizard. It attacks. Sonya stabs it, and Kano tears out its heart, killing it. Sonya examines burned documents, frustrated that the clue to Raiden's temple is destroyed. Raiden's temple is where chosen fighters train before the Mortal Kombat tournament. Cole explains that he knows the location of Raiden's temple because he once smuggled weapons through the area. Kano refuses to help Sonya. He is angry because he was previously tied up, stabbed, and had his face disfigured by a reptilian monster. Cole leaves. Outside the house, Sonya offers $2 million if Kano agrees to come with her. Kano raises the price to $3 million. Sonya agrees. Cole asks whether Sonya really has $3 million. Sonya replies, "Of course not." The next morning, they depart on a charter plane to the desert. The three of them parachute down and continue on foot, following Kano's directions. After a long journey, Raiden's temple still does not appear. Sonya grows impatient. Kano challenges Sonya to a fight. He mocks her and says she is jealous because she does not have the dragon mark on her body. Sonya attacks Kano with a single move, then releases him. Shortly after, Sonya sees a man standing in front of them. The man approaches. Kano tries to threaten him. Suddenly, the man throws fireballs from his hands. They are shocked. The man introduces himself as Liu Kang. He is not an enemy. He is also one of the chosen fighters. Liu Kang invites them to Raiden's temple. It turns out the temple is in the opposite direction. They walk through the desert until they reach the entrance of a cave. They enter. At the end of a dead-end corridor, Liu Kang pulls out an amulet. The door in front of them suddenly opens. They enter the Temple of Light. Inside, many paintings depict the history of Mortal Kombat. Cole sees one painting and remembers the apparition that has always haunted him. They go deeper inside. Liu Kang explains that this is where they will train to discover the hidden power of the dragon symbol on their bodies. Sonya enters a room and sees Jax unconscious with both arms amputated. Liu Kang explains that he found Jax in that condition. His life was saved. Liu Kang has been searching across different dimensions for ways to save Jax's life. They enter the Hall of God Raiden. Raiden is disappointed to see the chosen fighters because they are not ready for battle. One of them does not even have the dragon mark. Raiden explains that if Earth loses one more tournament, Outworld will dominate Earth forever and humanity will be enslaved. At dusk, while Liu Kang is meditating, Sub-Zero bursts through the temple doors and attacks him directly. Suddenly, a metal hat flies in from behind and saves him. It is Kung Lao, Liu Kang's cousin. In the distance, Shang Tsung and Mileena are seen entering. Shang Tsung orders his warriors to massacre Earth's champions and claim victory over the planet. Raiden appears and stops Shang Tsung. He activates a lightning shield that prevents Shang Tsung from interfering. Realizing they cannot pass through the barrier, Shang Tsung and his forces retreat. Liu Kang explains that superpowers come from Arcana. Arcana emerges after someone acquires the dragon mark. He and Kung Lao will train them so they can discover their own Arcana. Without it, defeating the Outworld fighters will be extremely difficult. Kung Lao tells Sonya Blade to withdraw because she does not have the dragon mark. Sonya sits beside Jax. Suddenly, Jax regains consciousness. He now has robotic arms. In the arena, Cole trains with Kung Lao. They fight intensely. Kung Lao easily defeats Cole. However, the training is not enough to awaken Cole's Arcana. The next session pits Liu Kang against Kano. Liu Kang easily defeats Kano, knocking him down again and again. That night, Liu Kang heals the wounds on Cole's arm. He tells Cole that he was once a wanderer until Raiden found him and took him to a wushu school. There, he met Kung Lao and God Raiden and began training at the Temple of Light. After graduating, Liu Kang was assigned to hunt down a criminal smuggler. He killed the criminal. Unexpectedly, the man had the dragon mark. The mark transferred to Liu Kang. From that moment on, Liu Kang mastered his Arcana. The next day, Cole trains again, but it is still useless. His Arcana does not appear. Elsewhere, Sonya accompanies Jax as he trains to move his robotic arms. That night at dinner, Kano becomes fed up with Kung Lao's behavior. Kung Lao mocks Kano and says he fights like a dog. Kano becomes enraged and challenges Kung Lao and Liu Kang to a fight. Kung Lao continues to provoke Kano's anger. Suddenly, a laser beam shoots out of Kano's right eye. Kano finally manages to unleash his arcana. The next day, Kano repeatedly strikes Cole, but it is still pointless. Cole's arcana does not appear. While resting, Raiden arrives and explains that if Cole fails to awaken his arcana, he will only become a burden. Cole asks about the dragon mark on his body, which he has had since birth. Raiden explains that the mark comes from Cole's ancestor, the greatest ninja, Hanzo Hasashi. After Hanzo was killed by Sub-Zero, his body entered the Netherrealm with an unrelenting desire for revenge. Raiden managed to save one of Hanzo's descendants. For centuries, the mark was passed down until it reached Cole. However, seeing Cole's current abilities, Raiden tells him to go home because joining the tournament without Arcana would be pointless. Cole returns home through Raiden's lightning portal. In Outworld, Shang Tsung summons Nitara, Cable, and General Reiko. Shang Tsung is eager to conquer Earth, but Raiden's shield prevents him from killing Earth's fighters for the time being. Cable has an idea because he knows someone who can help them. Soon after, the shadow of a monstrous four-armed creature appears. At the Temple of Light, Cable meets Kano. Cable mocks Kano, who was once feared but now fights for the weak. Cable invites Kano to join his side and promises him a large share if Earth is conquered. At his home, Cole hears a strange noise coming from the garage and goes to investigate. At the Temple of Light, Kano destroys the dragon statue with a laser from his eyes. Raiden's lightning shield disappears. Shang Tsung and his forces appear in the training arena. Kano has now joined the enemy. Elsewhere, Cole is attacked by Prince Goro, a four-armed monster from Outworld. Meanwhile, at the Temple of Light, Shang Tsung's henchmen beat Earth's fighters. Liu Kang is struck by Cable. Jax fights Reiko, while Sonya faces Mileena. Sonya is powerless against Mileena. Realizing Sonya lacks the dragon mark, Mileena leaves. Kano throws Sonya aside and drops a statue on her. Elsewhere, Cole is helpless against Goro. Allison tries to save her husband, but this makes her and their daughter targets. They try to run Goro over with a car, but fail. As his family's lives are threatened, Cole's arcana awakens, forming golden armor around his body. Cole attacks Goro again. Goro strikes back and sends him flying. A weapon emerges from Cole's armor. Cole uses it to sever Goro's arm and strike his body, defeating him. At the Temple of Light, Jax tries to lift the rock pinning Sonya. His arcana emerges as robotic arms with immense strength. Raiden arrives and calls Cole back to the temple. Raiden attempts to evacuate Earth's fighters, but Sub-Zero intervenes. Cole rushes to save Kung Lao, but Shang Tsung captures him and absorbs his soul. Liu Kang arrives too late. Kung Lao dies. Raiden transports the fighters to the void, where Shang Tsung's forces cannot reach them. Liu Kang is devastated. Jax questions Raiden's inaction. Raiden explains that gods cannot interfere and cannot save every life. Cole urges the group to fight back. Raiden gives him Hanzo Hasashi's kunai. Cole proposes a plan using lightning portals to separate the enemies. Jax will fight Reiko. Sonya will face Kano. Cole and Liu Kang will fight Mileena and Cable. They will face Sub-Zero together at the end. The battles erupt. Jax destroys Reiko's hammer and defeats him. Sonya fights Kano in the dark, stops his eye lasers, and drives a metal spike into his face. Kano falls, and the dragon mark transfers to Sonya. Liu Kang strikes Cable with a thousand shadow kick, sending him into molten asphalt, then burns him with a fire dragon. Cole battles Mileena. Sonya arrives and delivers a laser-powered punch through Mileena's abdomen, then unleashes her arcana. Sub-Zero approaches Cole's family and shows his son's bracelet. Cole chases him into a frozen landscape and finds his wife and daughter encased in ice. Cole attacks, but Sub-Zero overpowers him. Cole blocks a thrown kunai with his hand, drawing blood, which causes the kunai to react. Hanzo appears from behind as Scorpion, seeking revenge. He and Sub-Zero clash. Cole joins the fight. Sub-Zero freezes Scorpion, then turns to Cole. Scorpion breaks free with fire, reviving Cole's family. With Cole's help, Scorpion drives his kunai into Sub-Zero's chest. Cole throws Sub-Zero aside. Scorpion burns Sub-Zero to ashes. He tells Cole to protect the Shirai Ryu bloodline and leaves. Raiden is shocked by Sub-Zero's death. Shang Tsung appears, declaring he will return with a larger army. The bodies of Sub-Zero and Prince Goro vanish in dark mist. Raiden sends Shang Tsung back to Outworld and says the war is not over. He orders the fighters to find others with the dragon mark and train them. The next morning, a promoter asks Cole to fight again. Cole refuses and says he is going to Hollywood to meet someone, and with that the story ends here. The movie shows that strength alone is not enough. Loyalty to family and the courage to protect others give real power. True warriors rise when they accept their destiny and fight for something greater than themselves.